I'm extremely burnt out. Just truthfully from me to you, I'm extremely burnt out. I think I've been doing this for too long, streaming shit. I had a conversation with him that actually kind of startled me, and I said, damn, I don't even know if I want to stream anymore. And people are going to be like, oh, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's cool, but to my real community, yeah, I don't know. I feel like every time I'm on any type of social media now, whether it be my chat, whether it be Twitter, I feel like it's always negativity now.
I lost the dog, and I went got it right back, and nobody helped me when I need it. Yeah. And these bitches be choosing, don't care when you lose, like Michael, I told her, hoe beat it. My let her stay, cause she know how to eat it. Troll on the net, bet we make them delete it. I got your hoe out of clothes, tryna fuck on the stove, she don't want no Victoria's Secret. Ayy, you niggas ain't really living that life. I know some niggas kill you for some ice. Need a million, came up off a dicey, you might be my bitch, but you can't be my wife. And I'm still tryna creep through the night, on the time that I'm running, I see them blue lights. It's my way, I don't care what you like, and if I send a hit, then it's gon' be precise. Moving away like I'm Tony Montana, head on the swivel, I'm dodging the slammer. We the ones hitting on these niggas like hammer. She eating on the dick and I ain't using no manner. I got both stuffed in my bag like I'm Santa. I was just broke, remember eating Vienna. Now that I'm up, they think that I'm a scammer. I'm still in the trap, you can't catch me on camera. Nigga.
Let's get straight to the video, straight to the point. Alright, so if y'all don't know, the title, it says, this is dude's name streamer. I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown who this person is, right? Ron is a streamer, a phase streamer, and you know what he just said caught my attention. So people, y'all probably thinking, y'all probably thinking like, oh, I'm gonna defend this dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna defend. You know, I like, oh, streaming is hard, streaming is this, streaming is that. Since I'm making content is hard, and I'm here to basically say, bro, like, look, yes, streaming is difficult. Yes, YouTube is difficult. Yes, this is a job. Yes, you know, some people want to do it just as a hobby. Some people want to do it as a career. But, you know, we have a society, like in America, I'm only speaking for Americans, you know what I'm saying? In America, like, if I put myself in his shoes, right, respectfully, right, and that means this person has to put himself in my shoes, but he doesn't know who I am, right? So I'm from my hometown. Who am I? I'm from my hometown, Cartersville, Georgia, right? I get hate on every single day. Me and my dog, Lando, shout out Lando, he's not even a generational miracle. You know what I'm saying? We walked outside and you were just testing stuff out in real IRL, just YouTube joint, and we got ladies, like a woman, you know, basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Using like undertone breath, sarcasm, you know, when she said, oh, what y'all doing right now? And I was like, oh, and I was buying the charger at Target, and she was like, and I just said, oh, we're just filming. And she's like, oh, is the camera on right now? I was like, oh, no, ma'am, it's not. Because I don't record like us just doing, when I say regular things, I don't record us, you know, I don't record other people, put it like that. You know, I don't put the camera on other people, especially in public, you know? And she's like, oh, I bet you're, sure. So with that being said, bro, like, if the people on the internet, what's your name, like first and last? Sandy Watts, Sandy Malik Watts. But anyways, but the only if people do not understand, like, I get hate on in real life. So when you see someone say they don't want to stream no more because they hate online, because like, nah, bro, like there's something called where you can change people's perspective, right? You can change people's ideology, right? And when I say change people's ideology, you can change someone, how they view you and how they, you know, see you as a person, if that makes sense, right? So like, for example, let's just say he is actually, you know, doing streaming, right? Let's say he's doing streaming 24/7, which he is, right? So the aspect of him burning out is in his daily activity life. So he probably doesn't have people around him who are genuinely his friend. When I say his friends, like genuinely people that is in his community that he built in real life around him, right? So for example, when I hop off the internet, right, I'm surrounded by people that are already like who love me for me. You know what I'm saying? Not even love me for me, but who I who in my circle, right? Now I need certain people around me to do certain tasks to boost me, right? So I really need, a cook. I need, a maid. You know what I'm saying? I need a girl. I need certain things, right? That really it costs money, because everything in life has a cost for something, right? And so for someone to be in a position, of wealth, right? I understand we are humans, we all go through things, we feel different things, you know what I'm saying? We all, I'm not even trying to, I'm just spitting some real nigga shit. Like you have every right to feel the way that you feel. But there's certain people in this world that have to gain, you have to gain, everything, bro. Like, you have to gain, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to gain, recognition, right? You have to gain, the recognition of the people, the recognition of your loved ones, sometimes like your family members. Like, I'm the type of person where I just don't care, if that makes sense, right? So, like, I had to, like, for example, for myself, I want to use me for example and the experience that I've been presented. I went to Texas, right? I moved to Texas for almost a year. You know what I'm saying? And I was having a blast. I was cooling. I felt the most freest. But one thing I lacked is I got drained. And it wasn't the fact that I got drained because I miss everybody in my hometown. It wasn't that. I got drained because I felt like, Malik, you're not doing anything different. You're not making a change. You're not really making an impact. People cannot feel your impact, right? And so since people couldn't feel my impact, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start over at ground zero, at home base. So I went home, and then 3 years later, 4 years later, I made it. I'm back here. I'm up. You know what I'm saying? And so when people gotta understand, like, your friends you don't have to make friends inside your field, right? If you're a doctor, you don't have to just have doctor friends. If you're a lawyer, you don't have to have lawyer friends. If you're a janitor, you don't have to have just janitor friends, bro. And that's the whole aspect of, like, this video, like what Ron's saying. Ron said he doesn't want to stream no more because all he has is streaming friends. Like, duh. And plus when like most of the average watcher on the streaming, like the streamer, like the chat, they're kids, okay? Like, when I say kids, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, teenagers. You know what I'm saying? So, they just looking for entertainment. Most of them are not really trying to learn anything. They just want you to just do some dancing and just goo goo gaga, make them laugh, which is okay, which is cool, but you can throw in some truth behind some laughs, because every joke has some truth behind it, right? But you just gotta know your audience. You gotta understand too, is a lot of these streamers, a lot of these people, because these are my co-workers, right? I'm not gonna work with my co-workers. I'm staying out the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out RDC. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about my co-workers, about these streamers, is that when they first started making content, they did everything in their power to, make it big, right? By any means necessary. I'm gonna make it big by any means necessary, but would that be trolling, making weird jokes, controversy, you know what I'm saying? And so, but instead of, showing an intellect side of you, maybe, people, well, some people, everybody got something to say. Like, I'm gonna get hate on regardless. I know that. That's just life. My best friends hate on me. So that's what I'm saying. So when I see a video like this, where someone who has money, who has women, who has stability, complain about them burning out, like, trust me, I understand. But we got motherfuckers some people kill themselves over, the internet. And I get that. But, like, to a certain point, bruh, we, like, as a community, right? Because I'm trying to build a community, right? As a community, I will want my followers to understand that life doesn't revolve around the internet, and my life is not your life. So I want you to live the best life for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I went ghost for like a whole month, it shouldn't ruin your day. If I went ghost for goddamn a whole year, it shouldn't ruin your day. It shouldn't ruin your life. My life should not be that impactful on you to live. That's what I'm trying to explain, you know? And that's like, I think a lot of people, see, I hate to be that nigga though, bro. I hate to be that nigga, like, to really like emphasize this. Because I even saw something where, like, yes, streaming, content creation, you know, everybody's doing that. Anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality. I believe anybody can do it, but you have to, people don't understand that I've been making content since I was 14. And what does that mean? Meaning, since 14 years old, I've been thinking about how to start a team house, how to start a business. Like, how can I, you know, really work for myself since the age of 14? Duh, bruh. I am 23, about to turn 24, right? And I'm just now seeing results. You see what I'm saying? I'm just now seeing the green. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm catching green, fuck, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I'm just hitting that now, right? But it took me working at Walmart. It took me working at a fucking restaurant, doing dishwashing where motherfuckers didn't respect me. Like, I had to clean that shit. You know what I'm saying? It took me going to do sales, right? It took me, after fucking sales, to go to 3 more fucking jobs, nigga. Like, damn, nigga. On top of understanding my peers who are just now starting out, right? Who watching me, they're like, oh, I want to do what JuiceThePlug's doing. So either I'm gonna leech off of him, or I gotta work like they cannot do it like I'm the gate, nigga. Like, from my hometown, I'm the gate, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so when you, this is why I always say, you should blow up, like, build up at your hometown. And when I say at your hometown, meaning like, you should, you know, attempt. Like, when I say attempt, like for example, I have my cousin, big dog, big homie, Chef Save. He's going to Texas, right? And I believe that he's going to succeed out there because what he's going out there for matches what he's trying to do, right? So he's trying to put himself out. He's trying to go do more events, right? He's an event guy. So there's not really no events around in my hometown, which is cool. That makes sense for him to go to Texas. You see, so that makes, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, he hobo. You know, he got bread, you know what I'm saying? He be doing his shit. He a trainer, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's taking a whole different journey, right? And so for me though, even though I came back to Cartersville, I realized is, you know, I want a family. When I say a family, I want a sense of community, right? I want to, like, what satisfies me and what satisfies my dream is knowing that in this world, there's actually a safe place for people just to chill. Like, just chill and kick back. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't understand that when I say I want to create a team house, want to create a content house, it's not because of, oh, I want everybody to do content, nigga. No. I just want to be around with I want to put my friends on. Meaning, like, I want to make my friends' life live better. And I got blessed with the situation where I have property, I have land, and I can say this, I can really say this, but I'm not dependent on that skill. You know what I'm saying? I'm flipping it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dependent. I'm not, you know, I'm taking my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking what is given to me. You know, I do, like, for a while, I got confidence in myself. You know what I'm saying? I got confidence in the right decision to go. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, I just go. You know what I'm saying? And so, basically, that's what I really wanted to say in this video, man. I saw this, and I was like, bro, we gotta, like, this is what I mean as far as the society, as far as people who, like, bro, they just be saying shit, bro. Like, I hate to be that nigga, right? I understand what Ron's saying. I understand what Ron's feeling. Yes, streaming can be draining. YouTube can be draining. Yes, it's a job, yes. But like, bro, I'm not gonna feel bad for a motherfucker that's living a lifestyle where he can prevent that, right? Nigga, get you like that's, but it comes from a genuine place, right? All right, bet. You know, like I said before, like I'm gonna end it on this, bro. If you're feeling draining from streaming, there's solutions to fill that. I mean, there's solutions to get around that, right? You need to have a squad, have a team. You know, you need to have a cook, right? Have a maid. You know what I'm saying? Have a throat goat type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like have different shit in life that's genuine, not on no materialistic shit. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to leave with your status and your bread to get some, you know what I'm saying, to get friends. You know what I'm saying? They should really fuck with you for you. And I always say this, your community is a reflection of your actions, right? So, of course, you know, when I have girls pull up to my crib, reason why they doing that is because I'm the type, I don't give a fuck. Like I for my image for a long time was I don't give a fuck, nigga. I just be chilling, right? So they didn't know this new version of me, and where I'm installing boundaries, I'm installing discipline, I'm installing directions. You know, I'm installing, you know, superiority over my peers. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, a hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the top. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm not at the top. I'm number 2. I'm just a shogun. Tight shit, tight shit, tight shit, tight shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, even a shogun needs an emperor. I need a face because at the end of the day, I know how the business game works. Like, I'm a nigga. Niggas are not checking me. Niggas are not trying to listen to me. They're trying to see the, look, one thing about this world that I understand is people, me and one girl can say one in America. I'm only speaking in America. Foreign countries, they fucks with me heavy, gay. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned about America is I can say the exact same thing. I can be spit, I can be preached, I can be, oh yeah, this brother's speaking. But people will not listen to me unless I have women around me, unless I'm flashing money, or I'm very stability, right? Now, I got dreads, so now they want to see a blonde-haired, blue-eyed chick next to me. That's what they want. That's what the people want. That's what the fans want as far as them listening to me preach. Like, some people in this world, men and women, old, young, doesn't matter. Some people in this world in America, they're only gonna see me because of the type of girl who I date. You know what I'm saying? Of who I'm with. I remember, it's crazy because I remember, you know, shout out to, you know, my dad. You know, I remember I was with this light-skinned girl, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we were just friends, but, you know, she's basically, at the time, she was cool. She ain't cool now. Fuck that girl, respectfully. She, like, I told my dad, and my dad died me up. He was like, yeah, there you go, son. There you go, son. I ain't never seen my dad, you know, give me so much a compliment for the type of woman that I dated, because I have a very specific type. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know. You know, but, you know, I look at it like, wow, some people actually, you know, value their life off of just women, you know, and I'm not like that, you know. I'm not, is it wrong? Is it right? I don't know. It's not for me to judge. You know, he always told me I'm going to be a preacher one day, and I don't believe I'm preaching right now. You see what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, I want y'all, I'm leaving off like this. I want y'all to go outside and actually talk to people for real, right? Or just send a name. I really want y'all to really understand what it means to do what you want and not what you love. Because I love talking shit, right? I love I don't know what I love actually. You know, that's something I'm searching for, because I think this world's stupid. I think this world is hell. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but I'm not gonna come on here and, you know, put my suffering and my pain onto y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that's all, man. But hey, I hope y'all enjoy. Sub up if y'all want. I don't give a fuck. But hey, appreciate the support, man. Y'all be easy.